Yep, so hi, my name is Annemarie Tortolano. I currently work at Fair and Fair Play Nursery most recently. I guess what inspired me was I had a passion from a very young age just to be physically fit. But I think it stemmed from watching my sister go through a really hard time in her life where she suffered from obesity as a result of a hard time and managed to lose 12 stone on her own, without any massive diets or, I suppose, support other than a PT at the gym. She's done it all herself. And I remember the first day I started the gym, I think I was 14 when you could sign up. And I just went because it was like the trend at the time with my friends. And I remember my sister saying that she was going to start, and me thinking as if, no way, and to watch her never ever look back and to lose that 12 stone and to do it all on her own just gave me such inspiration to keep pushing at my gym classes and stuff. I've always had, I've always been up and down with my weight, and I think it really affects my mental health. When I put on a bit of weight, it's like a vicious circle. I feel down, I feel tired. But when I get up and get into that rhythm of going to the gym classes and stuff, I just feel so much more motivated, and it helps me as an individual in my everyday life with working and stuff. So I guess that's what drives me every day, to keep physically active.
Great, thanks, Annemarie. And wow, what an inspiration. That's absolutely phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done, her. Annemarie, you've been involved in the Active Play programme for quite some time now. And as you say, you've been involved in Fair for a while and now with Fair Play Nursery. Can you tell us about the Active Play programme in particular at Fair?
Yep, so I was lucky enough to be one of the ones to start up Active Play in Fair, and I'd heard about it through the Go Play like years before, and I knew that Peak and Playbusters were involved in that from years before. So when I got offered the job to start Active Play in Fair, working in partnership with Peak and Julie Peace, I jumped at the opportunity and I've never looked back. I still use it in my nursery setting. Ever since I've done the training, it inspired me to really see the benefits of how active play can help young people through something that's just so natural. So I guess Fair have continued to see the benefits of this and work in partnership with Peak and Julie Peace, and they are still doing it 4 years on. Although I've moved on, the team are still very much thriving. They're running 6 sessions a week. We're also running sessions in our nursery with our children. We've done some play on pedals with them yesterday as well, and we managed to incorporate some active play into the session, which was lovely, that you can take it anywhere in any setting, and the fact that most of it's outdoors is just fantastic.
So thinking about that, because you're saying, it's adaptable, you can do it in any setting. What tips or advice would you give on how to, if we really think about girls within an active play setting, what tips or advice would you give on how to motivate girls within an active play, and or particularly, if girls were maybe on the periphery of an active play session or not too sure to get involved, they are a bit disengaged. How do we get them engaged? How do we get them involved?
Well, the first thing you've got to do is build up the relationship with the children and the staff. They've got to make sure that the children have got a passion or interest in it, and then you can use what their passion and interest is and turn that into an active play session. So it doesn't necessarily need to be evolving through a sport as such. It could just be an interest that they've got using a piece of equipment, and then you can use that to support the children to adapt it and think of games and such things that they can use this equipment for in an active setting. And I think that really works with children who are not sure about getting involved actively. They might have had a bad experience in the past, or they've just never really grew up, for example, riding a bike or getting out to play outside for whatever reasons, maybe staying in high-rise flats and stuff. So we find that a lot with the children that we go to in some of the sessions. They don't really know how to play, and it's quite scary. So the tips I would give is just find what they're interested in, and you can always evolve an active play session around the kids' passion and interest.
Great. And thinking more specifically about girls in particular, you spoke about relationships. Is there things that we need to kind of think about when we're developing those relationships with young females? Is there particular things
it's just to make sure that that young person feels comfortable within themselves. For a lot of young girls these days, they're so caught up on technology as well as other children, all children, and so caught up in body image and having a negative image or impact on themselves through seeing people on Instagram and such social medias, always try to compare themselves. So I think it's really, really important to have that discussion with the children through the active play as well, that we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to anyone, especially on social media. We should just try and be the best version of ourselves. And I try and do that a lot with the children. I talk about how I didn't feel so good about myself and ways in which that I could try and make myself feel better, but I would never do it on a comparing myself to other people. And I tell them it's really important that we can be inspired by other women or other girls that are older and stuff, but we really shouldn't be trying to be them, because we're all individuals, and it's important that we recognise that.
Yep, great. And thinking about, the kind of, and you touched on it earlier about health and wellbeing, but those benefits of active play, again, thinking specifically more for girls within an active play environment, what are some of the benefits to them for taking part and getting involved?
Yeah, well, one of the most obvious ones is right away when they take part, they're obviously joining in, they're with their friends, they're learning to build new relationships through different games. They're then gaining confidence, and you can adapt these sessions. So, for example, if some of the children are maybe quieter in the class, you can get them to start pairing up with somebody that's more confident and outspoken in the class, and then you get them to deliver a game as well. You can turn that into in the future active champs or play champs, where the children actually teach the lower end of the school how to play the games, so that it's got a lasting legacy, as well as training the teachers up. So I think it's really important to give the children a lot of choice and let them take ownership of their own structured games, as well as obviously then that most important part, that free play time. So I think it's just that the balance of having that free play, offering the space, offering the support, offering that safe space for children just to thrive and get to know each other and be confident and comfortable in the session.
So for anyone kind of listening into this conversation who might be thinking about, about getting more involved in active play or wanting to know more, particularly again from a kind of girls' point of view, what would you say to them? What would you say to them?
I would say definitely just go do it. Like the amount of benefits that I've seen from it, I mean, it's amazing to get such satisfaction in such a short space of time. We do these progress reviews every 3 weeks when we're in a school, and the case studies that we build up through kids who have been so disengaged, even in the classroom environment, and then maybe not coming and joining in initially, to then being fully engaged, and then the teachers giving us feedback that they're so much more focused on their maths, their literacy, because they've had that time out in the playground and they're so much more focused in the classroom environment. So there's so many benefits, and if girls can pass that on to other girls, other younger kids, and inspire them through being a role model, I would say definitely go and do it, because it's the most satisfying job I've ever had, and I take it into my everyday life. I even tell myself sometimes, like, just go out, and it's helped me so much since having my son as well. Like, I feel like I can just go out and deliver. We're never bored, and if he gets bored or ratty in the house, I just go out and take him out for an active play session. There's so much that I've learnt from it. So I would just definitely tell girls to just get up, go and do it, because you'll never ever look back, and you'll use it in your everyday life.
Yep, that's really interesting. You're saying that, Anne-Marie, just about that. You're talking about that role models, but equally how you've been able to bring that into your everyday life, and it's just part of who you are, regardless of what kind of setting you're in. And it's clear that you are a role model. You're a role model first and foremost to your son, but you're also a role model to all of those children and all those girls and those kids in the nursery that you're working day in, day out. And we're really lucky to have people like yourself doing this type of thing, and promoting opportunities for children, girls, boys to get outside and be active through play. So thank you so much for everything that you do. We need to have more Anne-Maries in the world. So we do. But we're going to kind of finish off there. Thank you so much for sharing your journey.
Oh no, that's fine.
With us. And like Annemarie said, if anyone's interested in active play and the concept of active play, then please get in touch with the Thrive Outdoors team at Inspiring Scotland. Equally, you can touch base with any of our charities, FAIR, the Julie Peace Club, or Peak for more information as well. So Thank you so much.